Hello, everyone. Welcome to Kiki and Kibitz. It's me, Mary, and I'm here with tonight's edition of Love After Lockup, Life After Lockup, Love During Lockup, Word on the Street. Now, I'm going to keep this PG because I don't want to get into trouble with the YouTube bots. So, Mandy, what is wrong with you? And Deonte enters the chat. Let's hop right into this. So, like I said, I need to keep this video PG for at least the first 90 seconds so I don't get into trouble with the YouTube bots. So, Mandy, what in the is wrong with you? Okay? So, she has been under attack for the GoFundMe that she has put out there for this gets me so mad. I don't even know how to start. Okay, so as you guys may or may not know, and I think I'm in a safe zone at this point, Mandy set up a GoFundMe. And originally, the GoFundMe was supposed to be for um, setting up the apartment, like doing accommodations to the bathroom, and setting up the car so he could drive it. Then it switched to wanting some content creator equipment so they could do videos and share his physical therapy journey with all of their fans. Then she wanted a specialized cushion and she was getting ripped apart on Reddit. Okay? We'll get into that in a second. Um, People are talking Reddit, Facebook, YouTube. And first, Maurice took to his story and said, "Stop coming for my wife because she's here 24/7. Ain't nobody else here at all like her. If you got a problem, come for me. I'll give you the real about me and mines." He tags Mandy, wifey. I'm definitely in the safe zone. Mandy, what the fuck is wrong with you? Okay? The same day this was posted, Mandy's nine, I think she's 9, 10 max, 9-year-old child appeared on Mandy and Maurice's story, okay, to address the haters. I'm definitely in the safe zone now. Mandy, what the fuck is wrong with you? All right, guys, I'm going to warn you, especially if you're a parent, this is probably going to make your blood boil. Okay? So, this is Mandy's 9-year-old daughter, Callie, on Mandy's Instagram story, defending her parents.
Hey y'all, so it's Callie, and most of y'all know my dad from Love After Lockup and all that little situation with his ex-wife and it. I came on my dad account because I feel some type of way about how y'all be talking about my mom, how about y'all be talking about my mom and my dad? Because, like, most of the stuff y'all be saying is not true at all. Like, my mom and my dad is, like, good people. Like, if y'all would really try to get to know them and see how good of people they is, like, y'all would really be cool with them. Like, it's people that love them. And y'all just be acting like my dad just a deadbeat. He has 2 other kids that he can't see. He tried to see them, he wants to see them, but he cannot see them. So
how does she know all of this stuff? What is she listening to?
what do y'all want him to do? Y'all act like my dad is a deadbeat. He's not. My dad do what he needs to do. My dad do what he needs to do to be a father. Y'all talk about my mom. My mom had nothing. Like, what? And y'all just be y'all. The fact about how y'all are old, like, y'all have nothing to do with your life. Y'all be going in my mom DMs. Y'all talk mess. And then y'all gonna block her right after. Like, that stuff is crazy. All of my dad's kids can come here right now. My mom will open them with welcome arms. Like, she doesn't. My mom loves everybody equally. Y'all just be acting like they just so bad. Y'all are outsiders. So it's different for y'all don't know what we do y'all don't know what we do in like a daily basis. Y'all don't know how it is. Cause most of y'all 40-year-olds, 30-year-olds have nothing to do with your lives, have no kids, don't know what it's
At this moment, she sounds just like her mother.
like talking about people. And that's sad. And then y'all talking about I'm grown. I'm just mature for my age. There's nothing. And it's sad how I can go on Instagram and see a post about my mom and my dad. Like, come on. Y'all be lying. Y'all be lying. Y'all just want views and money. Amber, you have nothing to talk about. You're a loser. You're sad. You have nothing to do with your life.
How does she know who Amber is? She is 9 years old. Why does she know about YouTubers? Is she listening to conversations? Is her mother confiding in her? Mandy, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Come on now. You're 30, 40 years old talking about people. That's what you do for a living. What you need to go do is get a life. Like, most things, like when y'all know when y'all talk about people, it gets done with. It's old. Y'all still doing it. Still doing it. Y'all mad because my dad, cause my dad and a woman is done with. Y'all are sad. My dad is happier with my mama than he was with her. He tries to see his son.
This seems like a lot of adult business for a little girl to know.
He tries to see his daughter, but his baby mamas are bitter. And the fact, like, his baby mamas are bitter. It's all about money for them. It doesn't matter. Like, I'm not gonna lie. All my dad's daughter calls him for is for money, or if she wants something. That's the only reason why she ever calls him. She never calls him on no, hey dad, what's up? What are you doing? It's never that. It's always about money. Money, 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 money. And it's a difference. I live with my dad. If my mom and dad broke up tomorrow, I would still be calling my dad, checking on him, going to help him. Like, y'all don't know. When my dad got shot, that changed our life. Totally. Our life, went backwards. That changed our whole life. So, for y'all to sit here and talk about people in, when how old y'all are is insanely crazy. Y'all are playing on people's phones. And I'm not gonna lie, y'all. Y'all not even worth enough to go that deep with y'all. Y'all are all about games and jokes. Y'all don't know the real. So why keep on going back and forth with y'all? There's nothing to go back and forth with. I love my dad. I love my mom. They do what they need to do, and they get done what they need to get done. So that's it. Y'all need to stop talking because y'all have no life. Because I know when I get older, I'm not going to be talking about people. End it. Y'all need to end it now. Like, right this second.
She's a beautiful child. She loves her family. She loves her mom and dad dearly. I can tell. But she should not know about all the stuff that she just spoke on. Mandy, what the fuck is wrong with you? So, like I said, this is all because people don't believe that Maurice and Mandy have pure intentions for the GoFundMe that they opened. They want $10,000 and they received $150 so far. And Mandy posted to her story a repost where someone says she's begging for a $699 for a wheelchair cushion. So what's this that she's sitting on? You want the money for your birthday or some other BS? And Mandy replies, "Must I remind you, Mrs. Huck Dummy, He is no longer has a wheelchair or that weak ass foam cushion. The one I posted is an electric cushion that has several differently GS, that it does not just a plain piece of foam in a pillow. Case the hospital gave him, "You're my biggest fan. LOL. You hella pressed. I made my page private." Okay, Mandy. Whatever. So this is the pillow in question. Okay. From what I understand, Medicaid will cover a wheelchair and a pillow for him. So I don't know what the issue is with that. So apparently, there are people out there that applaud Mandy for putting her daughter up on her stories and, going on about a dope business that she shouldn't know anything about. What the fuck is wrong with the world? But she says, "I wish bitches didn't give a fuck about me as much as I don't give a fuck about them. Bitches is pressed." All I have to say is, Mandy, what the fuck is wrong with you? So, moving on. This week has been very dramatic, and it's only Thursday. So, it was Addie versus Lindsay at one point, okay? Addie, Deonte's baby mama, and Lindsay, Deonte's ex from 4 years ago. So, back and forth they went in the comments. Addie, brought up Lindsay's child again, brought up Scott and his lip. Um, and then Lindsay tore her apart in a TikTok video. I covered all this in my prior word on the street, Addie versus Lindsay. Check it out. But then Deonte decided to enter the chat in a rant to his IG, which he has since deleted. So I uploaded that whole rant for you guys to check out. So if you haven't checked it out, go watch. Deonte enters the chat. So I just want to share a little bit of the ramblings with you. It was so funny. It was like even like the outside sources were telling him to shut the fuck up. In the beginning, there was like a dog barking, then planes started flying overhead. Then towards the end, the dog started barking again. It was fucking hysterical to me. But this part was especially hysterical to me.
On a content creators page, so you can't say you didn't say it. And I know the content creators that kiss your ass, them two women that's just gonna kiss your ass and only report good things about you. The two old ladies that think they know everything too, and it's only gonna report good things about you and never report anything negative about you. That's only reserved for me. I'm the only one.
I just want to say, for the record, if Lindsay did anything negative for me to report on, I would report on it, regardless if she's my friend or not. Amber, who is my friend, Amber and I talk frequently. When she was arrested for her DUI, didn't I report on it and basically rip her a new one because of it? Okay, so if Lindsay ever did anything negative, trust me, I would report on it. But she hasn't. You, on the other hand, dude,
That if you look at the pattern on each one of them content creators' channels, is nothing but slander when it comes to me, or smear campaigns against me and singing her praises, and that's what she likes. I'm gonna tell you like this: don't you forget who is the person. Don't forget the one who introduced you to the main content creator who's asked you like to kiss. All right, don't forget who did that, because once upon a time you was calling the motherfuckers kibbles and bits. I did that.
so yeah, so apparently Deontay was the one that introduced Lindsay and I, and without him, we would have never hooked up. I have a couple of bridges I could sell you in Brooklyn if you're interested. So YouTube has this new feature, this new AI feature. It's you click it, it says ask, where it says like and subscribe and all that shit. There's a new feature, and even AI knows that Deontay is obsessed with Lindsay, and it's all about Lindsay. This was fucking hysterical. I was dying laughing. And even AI knows it's always all about Lindsay. So I just want to, clarify something because it seems like someone needs a definition. Okay, someone accused me of a slander and a smear campaign against him. Well, I guess someone needs a dictionary for the definition of slander. So I'm going to help you out a little bit. Slander, the action or crime of making a false statement damaging to a person's reputation. He is suing the TV network for slander. Also, a false and malicious spoken statement. Plural noun, slanders. I've had just about all I can stomach of your slanders. So, a false spoken statement. Let's see. The past couple of statements I have made are you're having a child with a 19-year-old. Your 19-year-old baby mama is pursuing uh, online sexual activity for money, which in turn made me question your finances. But you set me straight on that, and you let me know that there was nothing you can do to stop her from doing it. Let's see, what else have I said? If you guys could think of any slanderous statements that I've made against Deonte, because I'm pretty sure everything that I have said about him has been the truth. I mean, he may be fucking delusional, but it has been the truth. Anyway, moving on. He feels like Michael Jackson. Just leave me alone. And Lindsay got an article in TV shows Ace, and I love the headline. Okay, Love After Lockup, Lindsay Downs rips Deonte's baby mama to shreds, because that's pretty much what happened. So moving on, like I said, if Lindsay ever, was to do something negative, I would post about it. But hey, it's been all good, positive stuff, like her daughter, the one that Deonte's baby mama keeps bringing up and saying that is going to follow in her mother's footsteps, that she's at that ripe age to follow in her mother's footsteps of substance abuse and a life of crime. Pretty messed up, if I may say so myself. Yeah, her. Miley was at a award ceremony the other day, and proud mom Lindsay was right there by her side. Meth up to keep bringing up somebody's child. Once your baby's here, you will understand. Trust me. You're gonna slice a bitch's throat for your baby. Trust me. You'll understand. Um, Rob is having another welcome home party at a strip club in Queens, not too far from me. I wonder if Tia's invited to this one. This is the actual location of such club. Now, even though they appeared on live together, that's Tia in the dark, Rob in the lower left hand corner, and Tia's cousin and Rob's sister, who is riding this love after lockup train until the wheels fall off, I tell you. Especially the cousin, because she's a TikTok psychic, from what I understand. Anyway, so they were all on live, and the energy was just weird. A Tia sitting in the dark was just weird. Um, it, to me, it felt like a Rob, we got to do this tonight. The people are talking about us. We got to show them that we're really together because, this is a business arrangement, blah, 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 blah. This whole energy was weird. In my opinion, they are not together. They have an agreement. So, but hey, that's just my opinion. Heather wants to know, what's your impact?
Okay, guys, the next post that I'm about to repost is What's Your Impact? It's a repost from something I made about a woman that I met that was being really terribly bullied. I myself have firsthand experience.
Now, this woman sounds a lot like her, but here we go.
A lot of bullying, especially online. So I made this post. Check it out. It's called What's Your Impact? And I hope that it has an effect on you and anyone else who watches it. That will at least cause you to pause and just look back on the way that you treat yourself and others, and the situations and environments that you find yourselves in, and the way that you react, respond, or support yourself and others.
Sorry, I have to mute the music. I don't want to get a copyright thingy. But this is basically Heather jumping around in a pink tutu around the streets of Chicago. I don't know what this has to do with what's your impact and being kind and whatnot, but yeah. Hold on, she has more to say, people. But this is her photo shoot.
This woman has been really, really severely bullied and beaten up and stolen from, and had her bank accounts taken over and her vehicle stolen from her.
Does this sound familiar?
And basically felt like the world turned their back and left her to suffer and probably die on her own. And just the smallest amount of kindness and acknowledgement of what was going on seemed to really help her situation. So I created this. And it's just, as I said before, I really would love for all of you, the way that you interact with me, the way that you interact with each other, the way that you interact with whomever, the world, it'd be fabulous if you just stopped and held yourself accountable for 1 second. Hold yourself accountable. Like, do you treat people well? Are you a good person? And I'm not talking about someone who's being antagonistically provoked repeatedly multiple times a day, sticking up for themselves. Are you the provoker? Are you the antagonizer? Like, are you a good person?
So there you go.
I don't want to throw my husband under the...
Puts up her site so you can buy her merch if you want. Yeah, Heather has merchandise. Okay, so that's Heather's statement for the week. What's your impact? Now, do you guys remember Santiba and Tulsi from the first season of Love During Lockup, and how he was playing her the whole time, and then he went home to his girl Kayla, and then I think it was a month or two later he blew up Kayla's house cooking substances, allegedly, apparently. Kayla has a boner for me. I'm just going to put it out there. Kayla has a boner for me, and every once in a while, she pops up in my comments. This video is so long ago, I can't even tell you. 2022, okay? And every once in a while, she just pops up in my comments. If anyone could tell me what she's trying to say here, I've read it a couple of times. It made my head hurt. I just want to say, Crazy Kayla, stay the fuck away from my page. I'm not even fucking playing with you. Okay? I blocked your ass, and stay the fuck away from my pages. Anyway, before I wrap up this edition of Word on the Street, just a couple of miscellaneous updates. So, for a Love After Lockup content creator, you would have thought that I knew this. Did you know that there are sites where you could purchase a package of stuff to send to your loved one who is in a prison? It's not available for federal jails, from what I understand, but state prisons and in New York. Okay, this was so funny because actually, my friend in real life asked me if I could help her send some money to an inmate, and then she sent me the site, and I was like, okay, are we doing a JPay, or are we buying something from the site and sending it to the inmate? So as you can see here, you could buy them jewelry, chocolate, you can get them personal care products, electronics, food, tobacco, footwear, games and books. I mean, all sorts of things. You would have thought that this Love After Lockup content creator would have knew this, but put this in the category of you learn something new every day. And have I mentioned lately how proud I am of Louis? He's a realtor now. He's starting to make the real money. And I am so fucking proud of him. Key Rock is doing his music side hustle, and Montana Mills is getting ready for a video shoot for the song that they just dropped. We have Troy, okay, who is acting pregnant, and we have Kate. I love her glasses. Cam and Amaris's little boy Lyric is so cute. Yes, cuteness overload. And speaking of cuteness overload, Kayla, the other Kayla, not the crazy Kayla. I mean, she's a little crazy, but Tulsi's Kayla's fucking nutso. The other Kayla, the one that was with Kevin, her cat. I fucking love him. That's all I have to say. I love him. And Lizzie, she wants all of us to vote for her doggy as the cutest dog. I voted. And I just want to ask a question before I wrap things up. Why do the Love After Lockup guys think that we want to watch them live working out? Rob did it this week, and Daniel did it this week. I mean, Daniel's lives are already boring as fuck. Why the fuck would I want to watch him work out? And Rob had the camera set up so far away, you couldn't even see anything. It was like, dude, what the fuck? Anything for the attention. So, I just want to say the fact that I have more clothes to sleep in than I do to go out in says a lot about who I am as a person. Thank you so much for watching me. And one more thing, please make sure that you're subscribed. YouTube likes to play games. If you're not subscribed, please do. And one more thing, like, comment, and share. And one more thing, make sure, actually, please consider joining my membership. Thank you so much. See you next time. Bye, everyone.